Hey guys, TNT here again. Update on the 310 project. Sorry I haven't got back to you in a couple weeks, but holidays for one. Happy New Year, everybody. Merry Christmas. It's now 2015, but as you can see, the 310 looks kind of strange. That's because all the masking's on to paint the interior. Ms. TNT and I,
hi guys,
has been busy at work. As you can see here, there's a floorboard layout and side layouts of the cockpit that we're going to do. We couldn't get everything in one pattern, so what we had to do is we had to split, into pieces here to get the floorboard to lay in. But that's going to be covered over with a cloth. I'm going to put it in just like carpeting, and then as then you see a balsa front piece here, the rear piece, then the side pieces also that you have here, but those are going to be covered in a cloth-like material, like a sheet fabric, just a regular cotton, just like my drop cloth here. But next step is, after we just got done painting this. But the next step is we're going to start putting the floorboard, covering the side pieces with the cloth, painting them, stuff like that. Like I said before on the other video, I'm not going to go to extreme detail, but I want something in there to look nice and to look at. But one thing that the missus and I done, let me get my flashlight out here. My friend has my Sony Handycam, so if you look up here in the dash, if I can get my lovely other half to come over here and point for me into the center, somebody had put just a little cardboard cutout of what looked like gauges in the middle, right there. And her and I just took a little, point at it please. Her and I, keep pointing. Her and I took some balsa. Let me see if I can get a closer up of that. We took some balsa, a little piece of plywood, a little bit of paint. If she can point down to the bottom where the little switches are, to get the light on there. Not a lot of focus there. But the little switches are just pieces of wire. Just red, white, blue wire. I just took a T-pin, poked them in, glued them. That was all it needs to it. But I gave it a little bit more detail to the dash than what he had. But now, as you can see, we just got done with the painting, like I said, on the inside. I don't know how well you can see that with this camera, but you can see I have to hold a flashlight to kind of give you an idea. But we're going to the gray interior, sub color, I guess you want to call it. But we're going to go with a tan seat. Let me get the paint here. We're going to go with a tan seat. There's the color there. This is just sample paint, just a water-based cheapo paint. Goes on really smooth on balsa, but we found out the hard way. If you're putting it over top of other paint, it's worthless. You got to get something good at coverage, and that's what made us go to the gray for the inside. Now you can see the front's all gray. That's a complete gray front right there. Go ahead and turn this light on. Maybe that'll help give him a better light on there. All gray frontage. Oh, that helped a little bit. Quite a bit, actually. But what I did is I just went over to my local hobby shop and I picked up some testers, spray and enamel. And what this is the flat, dark aircraft gray. Now, the reason I went with the flat, it's obvious. I can't think of any person in the last 200,000 years that's bought a vehicle of any type that's had a high gloss cloth seat. So of course you want to go with a flat. Now leather, of course, is a little bit more glossier, but common sense will tell you that if it's a fabric, then it's not going to be gloss. So that's why we went with a flat. We just want to give a fabric look on the inside on some things. But there we are. So far now, as you can see, everything is masked off. It's been painted. I need to get the paint peeled, so if I can get my lovely other to hold that for me, and keep your elbows at your side so your arms don't get tired. I'm going to show you what kind of a process we had to do. If you come over here, just to even mask this thing off. What I did is I used the cheapest trash bags I could find. Now, masking paper is nice, but if you use an El Cheapo trash bag, you can stretch, pull, bend, whatever you want, pull apart, it don't matter. We buy at our grocery store a roll of what, 10 for $1, and that's a perfect model mask. I mean, you can't beat $1 for masking, and that's, you know, you just cut them open, use the pieces, but when you go to peel everything off, you just take it off of there. You just, you know, kind of like Christmas. Merry Christmas to me. This is an airplane, you see, but let me kind of tip this up here. Now, this paint's been drying for a little bit, because anybody that's done plastic models know it takes a little time for the tester's paints to back up, but you just want to mask everything up, actually, just to where you don't want to get paint where you don't want it. My big concern was the dash, because the previous owner, ooh, gotta fix that, little glue work there. The previous owner put the dash already in there, but I like scale, the semi-scale, if I can get it. So, and as you can see, peeling everything, I mean, painter's tape, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can see there's been no overspray. This is just from cleaning the wood. That was already here. I don't know what that's from. But, I mean, just peel it off. I mean, it's a lot better than paper, in my opinion, because paper tends to wrinkle, crinkle, get in your hands, this, that, and the other. This stuff you can just ball up. That's it. Throw it away. Throw it in my other. Actually, if she takes a shot over here, the trash can has the same trash bag. But I thought I'd show you how the process was done. And then you see peeling this stuff is just like taking off nothing. You know, I already pre-peeled the dash. That took some time because I wanted to be very careful not to get paint or anything on it. I didn't want the existing masking to stick to it. So I carefully peeled that off. I mean, if you ever get into a project like this, there are going to be trouble spots you need to watch. You will learn that on the way, like especially around these dash areas and stuff like that. But just to give you one half idea, paint peeled right off, window ledges pre-painted. When I go to lay the fiberglass on, it gets trimmed just off on the edge here. You know, the interior pieces will lay in and be, about a little over an 1/8 inch down below the windowsill, you know, or the window ledge, or whatever you want to call it. But there you go. I mean, her and I don't know. Well, I don't know about her, but I'm having a lot of fun on this project. If she was to talk to me every once in a while, it'd be a miracle. Besides just smiling pretty and nodding her head. She's a good woman. We've been doing this for years, so we can do things on an airplane and just about read each other's minds and what needs to be done. But see, this saves some trash room too. All that masking fit in that little ball. You know how they're griping about landfills. But you don't really need to be real particular about how you peel the tape, because we still got all the exterior cosmetics to do. The basic thing is you just want to get your masking off. And display the inside. Now, what did I spend there? About 2 or 3 minutes? And it's done. It did take us some time to figure out how to mask it off. I did not want to get anything on that dash. But if you look now, here we have plane that is now ready to have the rest of the interior done. I'll go through a real quick rundown of how the interior is going to be done. I have the fabric here in my trusty drawer. If she'll come over here with me. This is the floor fabric here. This is a heavier, coarser fabric. It's going to be darkened up just a little bit, but what I'm going to do is take that paint I have, mix a dark brown with some of the tan just to make it a hair lighter, and then once it's rolled in there, then we're going to paint it off and take a sponge, wipe it back so it still shows the fabric detail but keeps the paint impregnated into the fabric. And then, like I said, here's the white cotton, just regular old run-of-the-mill $1 per yard cotton that we're going to put on like the fuselage sides, interior sides. I'm just going to spray this with glue, spray glue, super 3M77 is my favorite. We're just going to spray it, spray the edges. I'll just lay it down on the fabric, press it out, cut corners, roll, get a nice little edge back here behind everything, and it simply just glues into place. But that's after we get it painted. Same with the front piece. So it's just going to be a piece of rolled fabric on there. So it's going to be sprayed down, cut the corners, get a nice little fold on the inside, and it's just going to be glued in place. So you have everything marked which way it goes. That's the inside that goes up, so that means this gets the fabric. So yeah, give me till the end of tomorrow, and you'll see a huge change in this cockpit area. We might even get down to the point of even getting the seats and stuff made, which I'm just going to go to the standard 6-seat setup. So then again, here we go. This is TNT.
This TNT.
This is TNT. And Miss TNT, wishing y'all a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. I don't know if this is in the frame, but we wish y'all the best, and we'll get another video, part number 4, coming soon. Have a good night, buddies.